Hey guys, we are back with Dr. Stuart McGill here in Fair Lawn, New Jersey. My son Dan, we're going to go over the push-up mountain climber, which is a neural primer, a conditioner for the core, strengthening the core, stiffening the core, at the same time to get that Stuart McGill contraction at the hip flexor. Here we go. So Dan, down in the push-up position. So Stu, what would be the key cues on this one?
Well, if I can just back off for 1 second, the whole objective in top end speed is to stiffen the core and pull a hip through and hip flexion power. When I see a bad back from a sprinter, that's one of the reasons why I will see them. They pull the hip through and they collapse their spine. So the whole idea now is to force an anterior chain stiffness through the push-up. So start the push-up, Dan, go down, and as you push up, bring the knee through and go back down again. Now you pop that through your back. So we had a wonky core and you're going to be a back patient. So this time, stiffen here, now go down into the push-up and now pull through, just through the hip, boom, and back down again. A little faster, boom, nice. Try it again now, and pull it through, pop, and back again. Now you came through a little bit too far. Don't need to come that far because the last bit of motion was in your back. Only take what your hip will give you. So down, anterior stiffness, and pop your hip through, just there. Okay. Nice, now limit the motion, but be faster. Down you go, limit the motion, just boom, that's better. Okay. And a little bit more speed and pop.
And relax, get up on your knees here, Dan, for a second. Now, stay right there, guys. I saw Dan, his back, flexed a little bit too much. I see that. But this is gonna take some building of endurance, at the core, but also some skill. So Dan, we're gonna do one more set here, and you don't have to come up super high. We're only coming up about, 30 degrees?
No, look, I would be happier if we had less motion here and just boom,
right.
Boom. It's
right.
Boom.
So the knee flexion is not a lot.
It's not the motion. It's the neurology and the speed. So create a stone and unleash the hammer.
So we're locking down the core, creating a stone, unleash the hammer, the hip flexion hammer, just a couple degrees up, the knee just pops a little and down, and that's what we're trying to create, is a stone at the core, hammer at the hip. Dan, let's try it again. The knee's only coming up a little bit, right? So push up position, you're gonna do a good solid push up and then fire that knee up just a bit. Push up.
Nice.
That's much better. Again. Good, now keep that back flat core.
You're still coming up with too much motion through the hip, Dan. Don't need to come up as far, but be faster and shorter range. Nice, that was the best one yet.
Good.
Yeah, you're getting tired. We've worn them out.
Stand up. Hey guys, when you do this exercise, the push-up mountain climber, keep your eyes on the core, the spine, the lumbar spine specifically, because they're going to start to break there when they get tired and do it incorrectly.
They'll decrease their tolerable training volume. They'll run slower. We're trying to do the opposite.
Trying to do the opposite.
So don't overtrain this. That's not the point.
Right.
Build the neurology.
So rep sets for this, we're only looking at...
Until I see the competence and the general athletic development of the athlete, I couldn't answer that question. Right. But obviously a more mature athlete could handle more.
Right.
But right now we're just getting the speed, neurology, and core stiffness going a bit.
Speed, neurology, core stiffness, really understanding how to activate those muscles to fire quickly around the stone, which is right here. Awesome. We'll see you next time.